If you're trying to decide which group set to get for your new gravel or road bike, or to upgrade on your current one, well, there's a lot to choose from. In this video, I'll tell you what I like and don't like about the SRAM Force AXS group set, one of the leading options for enthusiast level gravel and road bikes. And stick around to the end of the video when I'll tell you how the Force group set compares against others from SRAM and Shimano. Hi, I'm Steve from In the Know Cycling, the independent, ad-free, and sponsor-free YouTube channel and website for regular cycling enthusiasts like you and me who want to save time and money choosing the best gear to improve our cycling performance and experience. I've got the SRAM Force AXS group set installed here on my giant Revolt gravel bike, and it's a beautiful day here in New England. I'm about 5 paved miles from the gravel trailhead. This bike's pretty fast, so I'll see you there in just a few seconds. Okay, let's roll. I'm out here at the Assabet River National Wildlife Reserve. This is my gravel playground, about 15 miles of riding where I can test tires and wheels and all sorts of gravel gear. Get out here a couple days a week, do some nice relaxing rides, and sometimes riding real hard. I'm out here today testing the SRAM Force AXS group set. Other reviews I've seen on this group set are road bikes and ridden on the road, and that's fine. And I figured I'd test it out on gravel. I've been testing and riding for about 4 months. Instead of giving you the talking points about how this group set is an upgrade from the last SRAM Force AXS group set, or the talking points about specs and features and weight and price and all that stuff, I'm just going to tell you what I like and don't like about it. Let's start right here at the top here on the shifters. What I love about the SRAM AXS group sets, including the Force, is that you click the left paddle to make it easier, you click the right paddle to make it harder, and you click them both together to shift between the chain rings. And on this Force AXS group set, the shifter paddles themselves are nice and large. You can almost fit 2 fingers on there, but there's a good texture on them that allows me to really find it without too much difficulty, even when I'm bumping along the gravel. The hoods themselves are pretty good size, larger than what I experience on the Shimano GRX or the Shimano Ultegra road group set. But on gravel, that's not a bad thing, because you really got something you can grab onto, although not squeeze it too hard, as you shouldn't do. One of the things I also love about this Force group set is the range, cassette, and chain rings. I'm riding with a 46-33 up front and a 10-36 in the back, which is super for gravel because, of course, not only does the terrain change a lot, but the pitch can also change, especially here in New England where there's so much climbing going on. So I can get a 33-36 ratio between the small front chain ring and the rear cassette, which allows me to climb most any pitch 15, 18, 20% without having to dismount. What I also like about this Force group set are the blips, the wireless blips that you have in front, which mirror the shift paddles. So I've got them set up here for my thumb, so when I'm going uphill I can shift to an easier gear or go to a harder one. Hey, if you're enjoying this video and getting any benefit out of it, please click the like button and the subscribe button. That'll send a message to me that I should do more of these, and let other people know, your fellow enthusiasts know, that there's some good content out there for them to see. You may also be wondering, why the heck do I have 2 head units? Well, beyond being a geeky, nerdy cycling enthusiast, I actually had 2 power meters running here. The integrated Quarq power meter, it's built into the crankset and what they call a spider. It's built in between the front and rear chainring. I've also got some Garmin power meter pedals. Heading back to the shifters for a minute. One of the things that I don't like about this group set, and frankly any of the group sets I've tested from SRAM since they went wireless electronic, is the shifting speed. If I didn't know better from having ridden SHIMANO Di2, I would probably say it's fine. And on most gravel surfaces, I would also say it's fine. But knowing how fast the SHIMANO shifts and wanting to have as fast a shifting as possible when I'm changing pitch and needing to change my gear ratio going up hills, I would really love to see it be quicker. I think the difference, the easiest way to explain it, is that with the SRAM Force AXS group set, the shifting is like a click, plunk, that kind of speed. Whereas with the SHIMANO Di2 or even the mechanical GRX, which I rode before this one, it's instead of click, plunk, it's kick, plunk, kick, plunk, kick, plunk. And I think that's the difference. Maybe I'm being fussy, but, well, there it is. Perhaps the biggest challenge I've had with this group set is the braking. While I had a highly qualified mechanic install the group set and bed the rotors, brakes have been pulsing, at least did so for about the first 1,000 miles. And even after that settled down, when I brake hard on the front brake, I get kind of a gurgling sound, sort of like water bubbling. Okay, I'm back from the ride and cleaned up a bit. Just a few points of comparison about the Force and other SRAM and SHIMANO group sets that you can put on your new bike, or if you like, or like I did, change to on your existing frame. The Force, like the SHIMANO ULTEGRA, is a second-tier group set from each company. And unless you are serious about road racing or have some extra money to throw around, I really don't see any reason to get the top-tier SRAM Red or SHIMANO Dura Ace group sets. For road riding, the choice between the Force and the ULTEGRA really comes down to whether you prefer SRAM's shifting logic and the larger shifting paddles over ULTEGRA's lower price and the faster shifting speed and better braking. SHIMANO also makes a dedicated gravel group set called the GRX. They introduced the 12-speed GRX about 6 months after the new Force that I've been riding was introduced, but it's only available in a mechanical version at this time. I expect SHIMANO will start selling a Di2 version of the 12-speed GRX in 2024, and the 11-speed GRXs will go away at that time. If you prefer the SHIMANO approach, I'd suggest you wait for the 12-speed Di2 GRXs to get introduced. For gravel riding, I love knowing that an electronic group set will make every shift when I'm fully torqued out going uphill, and the left easy, right hard comes so naturally that I can use more of my limited brain cells to process the added demands that come with the constantly changing gravel surfaces. While I do think that the SHIMANO GRX has caught up with the group set, chainring, and cassette options that SRAM offers, the gear range that SRAM has on the Force is ideal for gravel. Force also comes with the option to have a Quarq power meter integrated into the group set for less than you'd pay to add a third-party one onto the group set. SHIMANO's power meters haven't been integrated into the GRX group set, and the ones that they put onto the cranks of their road group sets don't really perform as accurately or reliably as the Quarq power meter that's integrated into the Force group set. How about the Force versus the third tier SRAM Rival, or the SHIMANO 105, or the fourth tier Apex? Well, without getting into a whole lot of detail, you'll mostly find those group sets on new bikes, typically, yes, lower priced, but often with lower spec wheels, tires, bars, saddles, posts, and other components. If your budget is your overriding priority, then those are all competent group sets. If you can find the Rival AXS or a 105 Di2 on bikes with all the other components that you're happy with, then that's a good way to go. I hope you find this video helpful as you decide what group set to get next, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And be sure to like and subscribe to get more videos like this one coming your way. You can find links to the stores I recommend that carry the Force AXS group set in the description box below. And when you use those links to buy your gear or to buy any gear, you'll be supporting the channel and the In the Know Cycling website, as some of those stores provide a commission that I'll put towards review and technology costs. Be sure to check out some of the other videos, including those you see beside me, that will help you decide what gear to get next and where to get it. Thanks for watching. See you again in the next video.